You try and take some fire out of whether it's a referee or the linesman somewhere, but it has to come out, and then we played better. And the tiebreak, I think, was really nerve-wracking. I don't know what the score finished at the end. I just know Gabby hit a great return on Robert's serve, saving match point. So that's the only thing I remember. After that, we just went with the momentum, I think.
I mean, again, we don't think of the score. We just see the ball in front of us, and like in that moment, I just ripped the return as hard as I could. I just picked a spot and I went for it. And sometimes you just have to close your eyes and swing, and I think we did that in certain moments, and it luckily, came out in our favor.
What were you saying after the first set? Because obviously that was pretty convincing for your opponents. How did you manage to turn the match around?
Well, I mean, that's why tennis is 2 out of 3, and you have chances to come back no matter how slow your start is or, your nerves or the situation or anything like that. You can kind of settle down and get used to the surroundings and get used to the court, as the match goes on. So I think we just kept going and we stayed positive. And, luckily it came out on the right end.
Robert called for some medical help, didn't he, during the tiebreak? What was going through your mind at that point? Because obviously that would have affected you in some way.
No, but I mean, looking at his point of view, he had the ball hit his eye, so I mean, he had to make sure that he was, back fully to see properly. But of course, it was a delay, but I think it's similar to both the teams. Even though we did have the momentum, I think, for them also taking a break in between that, tiebreak is not easy. But thanks to us, I think we kept our nerves and we got through that.
Rohan, you spoke to us on Star Sports at the very start of this 2 weeks here in Paris about just how hungry you were to get that first slam. You've been in the final before, you've lost that final. How proud are you feeling right now, finally getting it? You are a Grand Slam champion.
Thank you. It is. I don't know if it's actually sunk in as yet, but of course it has been a long time coming. 2010 was the last time I was in a final, so glad to be back in the final and get this win. And thanks to Gabby for getting it with me.
Why are you a good partnership, in your words? We've already asked Rohan.